Hi guys, welcome to Two Vegans and a Black Guy where we make food.
Oh no, don't do that.
Last December. She's cold last December. December.
So, today we're going to be making ramen, which is one of my favorite foods. Nicholas has been known to love some ramen. Julian loves ramen. Everyone loves ramen. And kind of the beautiful thing about ramen is kind of like a lot of Asian dishes in a way, where it's kind of what you have and what you can make out of it. But, you know, some delicious homemade veggie broth, some noodles, some oven roasted veggies, a little bit of tofu.
So Nick's going to be showing you how to cook all the vegetables that we'll be adding to our ramen. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do all the tofu, the marinade and everything.
Tofu marinade.
And Malfoy over here is going to show you how to make the broth.
It's true. I'm actually kind of proud of this broth. I've been working on this for a while. So it is my own vegan-friendly ramen broth.
I found your wand.
We're off to a great start already, guys. Enjoy. I suppose you guys want to know how to make some broth for this ramen we're doing. So guess what? I'm going to tell you. We're going to basically start off with a couple of basic ingredients you would use for any vegetable broth. So we've got some onion, celery, carrots. Those are kind of the core flavors you want with any vegetable broth. But on top of that, we're adding a little bit of mushroom. That's going to give us a nice umami taste towards things, as well as some fresh ginger. So to get things started, we are going to take a big ass pot and put some sesame oil inside of that. And once that oil is hot, we're going to add our onions, carrots, celery, some mushrooms, a little bit of fresh ginger. Let that kind of sweat out for a couple minutes. We kind of want those to char a little bit on the bottom. And once we start getting that browning going on, we're going to basically fill that large stock pot up with water. Then we're going to add some tamari, some miso paste, a little bit of gochujang paste as well, and some lime juice to that. And we're going to let that just kind of slowly simmer for, you can simmer it as short as an hour if you'd like, but honestly, I think to get all of the flavors that you really want out of this, you're gonna wanna do it for 2 to 3 hours. But just kind of let those on a very low simmer, let everything reduce down, get all the flavors together, and then we're going to have a delightful broth to serve with the ramen.
All right, I guess I'll just talk about tofu. So you wanna get, we're using hard tofu. Slice it into basically like chopstick-like pieces, I guess, portions. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, chopstick-sized portions or however you want it. Put them on a baking sheet or any type of surface with paper towels underneath. More paper towels on the top or other types of cloth that you can reuse or wash. Acilla crumbs for tofu. And then get another baking sheet, put it on top and add some weight and just let it sit for like maybe 20 to 30 minutes just to kind of press out all the moisture. And then we'll be ready to put them in our marinade, which I'm going to show you how to make right now. So we're going to make our marinade right now. We're going to take some of the broth that we have cooking right now, some gochujang sauce. It's tangy apple. It's actually very good. And some almond butter. Feel free to use peanut butter as well. I'm allergic to peanuts, so we're sticking to this method. And then we're just going to kind of all combine it into one big bowl, mainly the one where your broth is sitting. Mix it with a fork, and then you'll be good to go. All right, so... Oh yeah, preheat your oven to 400. Then you're going to put all your tofu in a little bag. Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
Sorry, Ziploc bag. And then add your marinade to it, mix it well, put it back in the fridge. All right, once you have your tofu in a bag, leave some space for the marinade. Go ahead and add the lovely marinade that we have made. There we go. Don't waste any of it because it's delicious. Close the bag. And then very gently move the marinade around the tofu. Try not to break any of it.
You'll end up in the wrong hands, and you're having fun. Why don't you show your friends?
So basically what we're doing is a very simple vinaigrette, I guess, would be the closest appropriate term, but it's more of a light sauce coating for our freshly chopped bok choy as well as some of this lightly chopped carrot. To that vinaigrette or coating, we're going to add glaze. That's a really good word for it. Avocado oil, we have some tamari, that's the base. And then I've also got some salt, pepper, some oregano, some paprika, and then a little bit of this crushed red pepper. And I think that's going to be a really nice little touch. We're going to put that in a bowl, toss everything up in the glaze, and then we're going to put it on some parchment paper and put it into the oven.
Falling in love just a million times, breaking it off with the feeling on myself. She's as cold as December. She's as cold as December. She's cold as December. I swear I've seen you before, holding your shoes in your hands, running out that door. And you
Our Thomas's Ramen. Mm-hmm. This is our Thomas Ramen, which has the name of
Thomas Ramen, dude.
That broth is amazing.
okay.
You know what's nice about it is cooking the broth that long. This is why I stress cooking it longer. Both before you add the water and then also while you're cooking the broth itself. It makes it for any of the fat that you're missing from not having animal products. Like, most broths are made with bones.
Yeah,
But this has, like, you can see little bits of oil kind of floating on the top. And it has that fat just because it's cooked so long. And so it's not something you're missing from this vegan ramen that you think you may miss.
Yep. Honestly, this is amazing. That tofu is incredible.
I'm about to try the tofu right now. I'm trying to get it.
Try it out. It's good.
So, for me,
Heck.
all the elements are really good. I really like it. I'd like a little bit more love on the tofu, but other than that, I think it's fantastic. The tofu, the almond butter on it really comes through. It's very delightful.
Yeah.
But you know me, I like a little bit more kick, but like everything else, like the broth itself, even with the jalapenos, like holy moly, you were right. Like it does have a good amount of kick. It's very nice. This is really good, Thomas.
That's
And this is like his idea. This is all Thomas's idea of a broth. Cooking it for how many hours?
We cooked it. What time?
4.
We cooked it for like 4 hours.
Yeah. So love.
Anyways, yeah. Let us know if you make this. Like, comment, subscribe. Share it with your friends, loved ones, whoever. The weird homeless person on the side of the street. Maybe he'll enjoy our weird humor. So,
Cheers.
That's it.
that's it. Okay, let's eat.
We can do better than that, boys. That's it. My mom commented on that. She was like, "Oh, do you guys always have to just have drinks on you every time you're in the shot?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I never really thought about it that way, mother." But yes,
Yes. Yes, we do.
Nick, am I ever gonna meet your mom? You ever gonna take me home to meet your mom?
oh,